Hola a todos, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y cómo te vas? ¿Cómo te vas? Buenos días a todos y bienvenidos. Hi everybody and welcome. Now the first thing we're going to do today is to quickly go through el alfabeto, and then we're going to get back into our las matemáticas. So what we'll do is to sing the alphabet song in Espanol while you look at this paper right here con las letras, with the letters, as we sing about el alfabeto. Okay, here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. El abecedario ya aprendí. Ven y canta junto a mí. Otra vez.
Ahora en mayúscula.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. El abecedario ya aprendí. Ven y canta junto a mí. Alright, so that was the El Abecedario with Jack Hartman. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to be spelling my name. So, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo Señorita Clark. So we're going to spell my name, Señorita Clark, in Espanol. So let's go. It's S, E, N, O, R, I, T, A, C, L, A, R, K, E. And that's how you would spell Señorita Clark. Now, when we meet in our next Zoom session, everybody won't get a chance to spell their names at that time, but most of you will get a chance to do so. Ensure you're practicing el alfabeto so you can spell your names in Spanish for me. Alright, now today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing with las matemáticas, which is mathematics, and we've been doing addition, la adición. Now last class we started la adición, and I told you that when you are adding in Spanish, we use y, which means plus, and we also use son, which means equal. Hopefully everybody can see this. So y means plus, while son means equal. Now, one thing I'd like to clarify before we begin is this. When you are counting in Spanish, some numbers may sound, kind of close, but I don't want you to get them mixed up. For example, dos and doce. Dos is 2, but doce is 12. Try not to mix them up. Dos is 2, doce is 12. Tres is 3, while trece is 13. Tres is 3, while trece is 13. Cuatro is 4, while catorce is 14. Cuatro is 4, catorce is 14. Now, apart from that, you have, for example, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now, these are numbers 16 to 19. Now, guess what happens with these numbers in Spanish? Now, like how in English you would add 10 plus 6 to give you 16, 10 plus 7 to give you 17, 10 plus 8 to give you 18, and 10 plus 9 to give you 19? Right, so it's actually similar to that. Now, the first word is 16. Diez, the part that says diez, comes from the word 10, which means 10. So 10 comes from 10, so it's 10, E, which means and we also know that E means plus, so it's you're adding 10, E, 6, 10 plus 6. So 10, E, 6, 10 plus 6, 10 plus 6 gives you 16. Okay, so that's how you would get it. It's just spelled a bit differently. So Diecisseis, and there's an accent over the E in says. Now for 17, it's the same concept. 10, which is 10, E, which is plus, and 7, which is 7. So 10 plus 7, which is 17. 17 is 17. 18, same concept. 10 y 8, 10 plus 8, which gives you 18. You join everything together, 18. And it's the same thing for 19, which is 19. 10 y 9. 19. Good. Now, I'm going to allow you to watch the video that is on your activity sheet with numbers 1 to 20, just in case you don't remember what all the numbers are, just to remind yourself what they are right now. Also, the numbers can be found on pages 14 to 15 and pages 20 to 21 in your workbooks. So that's pages 14 to 15 and pages 20 to 21. So as you watch the video, you can go through the numbers in your books to look at the words as well, or if you are not able to look at the video, you can just listen to me as I go through them. So I'm going to say numbers 1 to 20 right now in Espanol. Alright, so vámonos, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Now it starts with a Q, but it's pronounced like K, like queen. So 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, and 20, which is 20. Now, we have been doing simple addition in Espanol, and it is so easy, guys. The only difference is that we're using Spanish words this time instead of just numbers and symbols. So, I already reminded you that we use I for plus, and we use son for equal. Everybody can see that? Let me just check this. Alright, so everybody should be able to see. So I means plus and son means equal. Let me just adjust this for you. Alright, so now we're going to go through the examples right here. The first one says what? 10 y 10 son 20. What is 10 in Spanish? 10 is 10. And remember, y means plus. So 10 again means 10, son means equal, and 20 in Spanish is 20. So all we're doing is writing over everything in Spanish instead of just numbers. So 10 y 10 son 20 means 10 plus 10 equals 20. Now the next one says 13 y 3 son 16. Now 13 and 3 are two different numbers. Remember I told you earlier. 13 is 13 and 3 is 3. 13 is 13, 3 is 3. So it's 13 plus 3, which is equal to 16. 16 is 16. So 13 y 3 son 16. 13 plus 3 equals 16. And the next example is 8 y 4 son 12. What's 8? 8 is 8. Y means plus, 4 means 4, son means equal, and 12 means 12. So 8 y 4 son 12 means 8 plus 4 equals 12. Okay? So remember, 10 y 10 son 20 is the same as 10 plus 10 equals 20. 13 y 3 Son 16 is the same as 13 plus 3 equals 16. And 8 y 4 son 12 is the same as 8 plus 4, which is equal to 12. Alright? So, I hope everybody has been following and you're understanding what we're doing so far. Now, all you have to do for me today is some activities. I went through some examples with you and clarified some numbers that you may have some issues with. And I'm going to ask you to complete the addition activity on page 28 in your workbooks. So you're going to be writing some numeric problems in Spanish. So just like I have it here, you might be seeing it like that. You might have to write some numbers in Spanish and write the word for plus, which is y. You might also have to write that in Spanish as well. So follow the example in your books and you're going to complete those for me. Along with that, you have your activity sheet. There are some questions on it. I'm going to ask you to complete those as well. You're going to write the numbers that you see there. For example, 10, 18, 20, 15, 14. Write the Spanish names for those numbers. And for the last part, I just want you to work the questions out, work the problems out, and write your answers in Spanish words. So, for example, you see 4 plus 5. I don't want to see you writing the word 9 or writing the number 9. I want you to write what 9 is called in Spanish. Now, 9 in Spanish is nueve. So what do I want to see on the line? The word nueve. Okay, everybody? Now, that's it for today. I hope that you have retained something and that this was beneficial to you. So for now, we're going to say adios, and I'll see you guys on Zoom, where you'll be spelling your names for me and you'll be working out some mathematical problems for me in Espanol. So, adios, adios, adios. Adios, adios, adios. Adios, 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 adios. Adios, guys.